All praise to the Most High, man. Tapping into greatness. That's what I've been thriving to do. Tapping into greatness and tapping out of bad habits. So I'm putting this video together because I've been going through like a real spiritual awakening. I mean, it's been happening to me for about, I don't know, I would say maybe a couple years, or since I moved to Spain. So for those who don't know me, I'm originally from California. I've been living out there for some time, but I basically moved from Reno, Nevada to Spain 2019. So I've been on this progression of just change. You know, to me, change is inevitable. It's something that is, you know, is destined to happen when you are a person who are searching for truth, and not only searching for truth, but you're searching for, you know, to accomplish something. Anytime you're trying to accomplish a goal and you searching for some truth within the accomplishment of that search for the goal, you bound to go through some change, you know, where you gonna drop off some friendships, you're gonna drop off some habits, you're gonna drop off just different things in your life. So for me, I've been on this mission of pure just positivity. And, you know, I've always considered myself a good person. I always want to do right by others, but also right by myself. You know, to me, my main mission, or I would say my motto in life, is to treat people how I want to be treated, period. So that's something I've always done, you know, since day one. A little background on me: I was raised in a church. You know, a lot of people can relate who have been raised in the Baptist church. Great grandmother lived to be like 94, and when she was around, she made sure we was in church, like really participating. I'm talking about in the participating even in the choirs, you feel me, even in the Sunday school, you feel me. We was up in that thing, you feel me. So either way, with that being said, having that background, you know, of course, you have certain things installed in you that you just ain't gonna forget about, you know, because you was raised a certain way. So with that being said, you know, I've been living my life, doing my thing, progression, always trying to change and evolve, breaking the cycle, breaking curses within my family, you know, taking that to heart, you know, making that my life mission, to not live my life how my mother lived it, or how my dad lived it, or how my auntie lived it, but or how the last generation of us lived it. We gonna try to live it a different way, and I want to be, always wanted to be a start of that. So for me, the start of that was going to college, you know, and just pursuing any talent I had that would take me to another level, regardless of my fear or anxiety, because it involves a lot of change. So the point I'm trying to make is, being on this spiritual journey, searching for life, searching for truth. I've been encountering a lot of synchronicities. I'm talking about seeing patterns and different numbers. I didn't really know what synchronicity was, but I came across it on YouTube and started realizing that these numbers I'm seeing, they do mean something, that, you know, and it is some sort of, you know, communication from the spiritual realm, and they are, you know, speaking to me, encouraging me, and they are surrounding me and basically protecting me at all times, which is a blessing, because I'm in Spain, away from all my family, all my friends, and all my familiarities. Things are different. So to get confirmation from the spiritual realm that I am actually in a zone where they communicating with me, it just affirmed that I'm on the right path. So I've been dropping anything that holds negative weight in my life. I've been trying to shed it from me, you know. So this is something that's been taking place for, like I said, for a couple of years now. Really got more intense since I moved to Spain, because now I'm not surrounded by the people or the activities that I normally would be involved in. You know, everything's different. I have a lot of time to myself. Before this quarantine, I've been having a lot of time to myself, and within that time frame, I was already trying to evolve as a person and as a woman to become this better version of niece, the best version of niece that niece can possibly be. So, I have a challenge that, I was dealing with liquor. Alcohol was something that I would say definitely was a battle for me. I've been 4 months sober, you feel me? So shout out to the Most High for that. And of course, I'm super proud of myself for that. Sometimes you got to pat yourself on the back and give yourself love, because when you know you got an issue, you be a fool to try to deny it or to just, oh, it's not nothing. But for me, my main battle was, you know what? I don't want anything to have power over me, in the sense that, if I'm going through some tough time and life is a bit challenging at whatever moment and I'm down and out, I don't want to rely on me. I'm finna go pour up some of this alcohol, you feel me, to try to cope with it. Nah. I want to be stronger than that. And it takes a lot to deny yourself that when it's easy access anywhere. You can go pull up anywhere and go grab a cup, you feel me, or whatever, a bottle or whatever, a shot, and get it popping, you feel me. But nah, I'm better than that. So that was one of my main challenges, And then not only that, I had been through different relationships with people, friends, from romantic relationships to just friendship, close friendships that they expired out. It basically it was done for, and that's a lot to take in when you dealing with people that you thought you cared about, or you cared about, you loved them, people you would have gave them your all, your everything, and I was doing that when I was around them, but eliminating them out of my life as well for my growth. So I'm going through all that, change as well. And then, of course, the change of the environment, because I'm not in America anymore. I'm in Spain. So things is different. So either way, I've been searching just for the light, just for the light. And in order to actually get to the light, fully get to that light, you got to be completely honest with yourself, honest to the core. Look at yourself in the mirror and just, what ain't benefiting you at this moment? Who's not benefiting you? What's not benefiting you? What habits aren't benefiting you? You have to really sit down and break that down for yourself. And I've been doing that. It's hard. It's not easy. It comes with a lot of anxiety because, I'm making all these new changes in a new place. So it's like, it's just a double whammy for me. But either way, it's something I'm willing to do because I'm seeking approval from a higher source than just myself. And I'm holding myself accountable to know that I don't want to allow any fear or any sort of negative aspect to have a hold on me, because then I can't be me, because I'm sitting around nervous, or I'm sitting around trying to hide something, that I really want to let go of. So I'm letting go of everything. So I've been letting go of the alcohol. I've been letting go of, just bad habits in general. I've been doing more meditating. I've been letting go of even food, changing the way I eat, changing the way, the consumption of just all kind of different things. So I've been meditating, eating a lot more healthier. That allows me to think a lot more clear. The alcohol itself alone definitely cleared my mind, which was polluted, believe me. And with that, I came to the conclusion, looking deep within, that the last thing I need to strip from my life in total to be complete, and not only to be complete, but to really move forward and be the full version of niece, the version that I want to be, is to be done with women. So I'm done with homosexuality. And it is a touchy topic, you feel me? Because I know that there's a lot of people out there who maybe feel the same way I do, but maybe they don't know how to really, you feel me, expose it. And only reason I feel like I gotta expose it is because the Most High put it on my heart to actually put it out there. I do a lot of music, and if you look on my YouTube channel, you can actually see, like, I got music videos and stuff. I feel like I'm gifted with the art of song. That is a gift that I was blessed with, along with some other things. But the messages and the energy and the vibe I want to put out, you know, it requires me to take this step to just put it out there. Like, yo, I am completely letting go of all negativity, and this is for me. You know, I'm not pushing this on anybody, but to be honest, with the direction we going in this world, as far as this whole corona situation, and you got to understand, if you pay attention to where we are in life, you know, on this earth as a whole, we are in a position to where we can't do much. You know, we stuck in the house, but what we can do, we got so much power in what we do, as far as what we do with ourselves within, what we decide to strip from ourselves. We can sit in the house and actually become drained from all our negativity and all our fear and all our doubts and concern, or we can move forward and try to evolve into a better being. You feel me? Into a better being, just a better person. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, you know, it's a big thing with the whole, like, homosexuality thing, just because a lot of people feel like, oh, bro, you know, this is some of my fears, I would say. Oh, man, Nisha, you been talking to girls for this long, you feel me? Like, bro, you ain't fucking with the, excuse my language, but you ain't fucking with the girls no more. And to be honest, no, I'm not. I've already, you know, I moved to Spain in a relationship with my girl, and I came to her first before I even told anybody else. You know, I've told a couple people in my family, but I came to her first because I genuinely love her, like, you know, to the core. She's one of the best people I know. You feel me? It makes me a little emotional because it's been a moment where, you know, I've been in this relationship with her, and it's been a real beautiful thing. You know, there's understanding, loyalty to the core. And to know that I'm basically gonna end our relationship in a sexual manner, basically. Not, we still gonna be best friends, you feel me? Like, cause I love her, man. But you know, it take a lot to reveal that to somebody that you love, like, for real love. And you know they love you, but you know that you have a different purpose in life, and there's certain things that you just gotta let go. So this has nothing to do with her. You know, if I felt like it was something in the cards for me, I would stay with her, but I don't. I deep down feel like, you know, my path and the direction I'm going with my love for the Most High, if I want to praise him, and not only praise him, but do right by him and guide more people to the light, I gotta strip myself from all negativity and all sin. Basically all sin. You know, and when you come out and you tell people in the beginning, I take it back to the beginning, when you tell people like, oh yeah, you know, I like the same sex, guy or girl. If you was raised in the church, the first thing you gonna hear out of their mouth is you going to hell. Like, that's just the first thing if you in that type of a lifestyle. So, you know, I've been hearing that since the beginning. And regardless of me hearing that, and I was on fire for the Lord when I was a kid. I mean, you couldn't tell me nothing. I'm going to school telling people, let's go to Bible study. You know, it was real for me. And, but I knew I had this urge and this desire, this attraction. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, this ain't right, but it feel right, so it just can't be wrong. So I went through with that, regardless of people trying to say this is a sin, this is that. At this point in time in my life, then I didn't care. I was like, psh, but this is my, this is what satisfies me. This is what I want to basically attain. And it's crazy because the Most High will allow you to do things that he knows is in the long run, you know, maybe it ain't going to benefit you, but it's going to teach you a lot of lessons. You're going to learn a lot. And I can actually say I've learned a lot. You know, I've learned a whole lot. And I don't regret my past at all. I really don't. I don't regret any of the relationships I had with any women. You know, they were all beautiful in its time when it was popping off. And when it expired out, whether it was through heartache or whatever. You know, I don't wish no bad on none of them. And I'm not here to try to force anybody to make a change, you know, and turn away from your own sins. But only you know in your mind what's right for you. And only you know in your mind, we all know right from wrong. So, you know, you could sit here and convince yourself all day. Because believe me, I tried. I had convinced myself for 15 years that this is cool. And the more it's popularized out here on the media and TV and these celebrities and whoever else, it just validates that, oh, it's more cool, so it make it harder to really climb up out that lifestyle, because you feeling like, why everybody tripping? This is love. This is just love. You know, this is love. But at the end of the day, for me, what resonated with me, whether, you know, whether it's love or not, there's moments, me living a homosexual lifestyle, that I just felt like, oh, this is out of pocket. And I can be honest and say that. You know, I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I love them, they love me. But at the end of the day, I've never really was the I'm gay and I'm proud type of lesbian, I would say. So I really wasn't, you know, doing too much activity in front of my nieces or whatever. But every now and then, or my nephew, but every now and then, they might catch me with my chick and, you know, might see a little something. And I get a little reaction that made me feel like this ain't right, because they young, they innocent. Look how they looking at me. You feel me? So it's little stuff like that. It's little signs that make you understand, like, or make you feel a certain way, and then you can ignore it and push it to the curb. But in reality, you know, in your back of your mind, like, this, I should probably change, or maybe you just really don't want to. Everybody got to do it in their own time. But regardless, man, we living in a time right now where I think it's critical with the direction we going. And all this talk of digital money and these vaccines and these chips and all that, if you ain't up on it, if you ain't really woke and doing your own research on what's really going on, if you messing around, drinking, turn up, partying, yada yada, whatever, you feel me? It's just another day. If you living like that, then you probably gonna be lost in la la land when things start popping off. But for me, I just feel like the world's coming in a direction where it's like, either you're going to get down with the light or you're going to get down with the dark, you know? And I have my own spiritual aspect where I believe in a higher power, I believe in the Most High. So for me, that's my light. That's what I'm going towards. You know, I'm not converting nobody over or nothing. But eventually you're going to have to choose. And for me, it ain't no doubt in my mind who I'm rocking with. I'm always rocking with the Most High regardless. And if I got to make certain sacrifices, I'm going to make the sacrifice, period, point blank, because he rode for me. You feel me? If you believe that the Most High died on the cross for you, if you believe he took up that cross, and if you believe that he, you know, went out and sacrificed himself for the world, then I'll be a fool not to sacrifice myself, you feel me, for him. And, you know, for me, I don't look at this as no sacrifice. I look at this as gain. This is gaining. This is a change that's going to gain for me. And it's because I can finally be free and say, you know what, I'm cool off that. You know, I'm just a being in a body. Basically, on my spiritual journey, I'm learning, you know, we dimensional beings or whatever. You feel me? And I'm just me. And I'm trying to figure this out. I'm just trying to live my life, you feel me, the best way I can. I can only be niche. But at the end of the day, I've came to the conclusion that homosexuality is not for me no more. Or that means you're going to see me out here in a dress? Probably not no time soon or none of that. I don't know. Because I'm just going to be being me. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I just want to encourage people to don't allow fear to stop you. If you want to change something, change something. You know, if you known as that angry person all the time, but you like, man, I'm tired of like being known for that. Maybe I'm just gonna be a happy person, and you walk around smiling, and people are, what you smiling for? Like, you always cranky. So they trying to instantly put you back in your mood. Don't allow them to project that energy on you. Like, dude, I'm trying to change. You feel me? So yeah, maybe I normally am a cranky, angry person, but today I'm happy and let me be. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta stand up for yourself, because other people they put their projections on you when you trying to make a change, and then it's like, let me go back to my old ways because this is what I'm known for, and it just makes the change much harder. So, and that's with any aspect. You know, you want to stop drinking, you want to stop smoking, you want to stop stripping, you want to stop pimping, you want to stop selling drugs, you want to stop whatever the hell you want to stop. You know, don't allow the doubt or the fear to stop. Oh, maybe I ain't gonna be able to make money, bro, if I don't do it this way. Or, you know, I can't cross over. I don't know if I can go into a corporate field. You can do whatever you really want if you really want it. Believe me, because I've been in situations where, I wanted to cross over, warehouse gigs, use my degree, my bachelor's degree. Now I'm feeling like I'm finna go be a professional. Now, I'm really just me, but, you know, it was a little challenging to step in the office and be all, you know what I'm saying, and to try to get that job. But you have to step out your comfort zone to really evolve. That's what this life is all about. If you too scared to get out of your little box, you ain't going to see much, you ain't going to do much, you ain't going to learn much. And to be honest, it's a pitiful life to me to live that way. It's really pitiful because, you know, we're not designed to just do one thing all day, every day. You wake up and have the same routine. You on the same block. You in the same area. You in the same hood. You messing with the same girls. You messing with the. You feel me? It ain't meant to be that. So yeah, I hope this does help somebody out there. You know, at the end of the day, my favorite quote from one of my favorite artists, Lauryn Hill: "How you gonna win when you ain't right within?" And for me, I'm going within, deep within, and I can't do it with no fear. You feel me? So, you know, if you got anything to say to me, leave it in the comments below. You know, like and share, spread love. This is all about spreading love and light. And I want to just give anybody that boost out there who going through something, because believe me, this ain't easy for me to sit up here and just talk about, you know, my whole situation, and, you know, but I feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing in order to encourage others, hopefully maybe even inspire somebody to just take it all the way. You know, you done stripped yourself from all this and that, and this and that, and all that and that, and now you're sitting here with this last thing, but this last thing is bothering you. It's really tearing you down. And you just a little nervous, you're a little wishy-washy, you're a little confused, you're a little, you feeling unbalanced. Well, if you really want to get to where you want to go, don't be fearful. Put it out there. And I ain't talking about on the internet. Put it out there with the people who need to know, you know. And I've already talked to my family and friends about what I'm going through or what I'm changing and how I'm coming with it. But you got the right to change at any point in time in your life. You've been doing drugs and you want to stop, make it happen. You know, you've been talking to females and you done, make it happen. You know, because for me, it ain't about what everybody else got going on. I'm just trying to get myself right within so I can step out into the world and be confident 100% and be myself. You know, because I know that there's a lot of characteristics that they believe, oh, you just stud, bro. You ain't supposed to act like that. You ain't supposed to do that. Look, I'm a female at the end of the day. You know, period, point blank, I'm a female at the end of the day. And there's certain things I want to express how I want to express it. Period. Without, you know, feeling like I can't because all of a sudden I took on some label that I don't even feel like I represent no more. So for me, that's what this is about, you know. Letting go of labels, letting go of just what people may have known me to be. That ain't me no more. You feel me? So I'll be dropping more music soon. And I'll be releasing some of that. I'll be trying to come back on here, do more videos to inspire people, talk more about my spiritual journey. Because believe me, this whole spiritual awakening is dope. To me, it's dope. But it's work. It's a lot of work because, you know, every day you challenging yourself to be better. You know, in all aspects and areas, from the way you eat, the way you think, what you drink, the way you approach people, the way you deal with people. You know, because whatever you put out into the world, that's what you get back, and that's facts. You putting out energy that you lying to people, you being shady, you gonna get that back. You feel me? And that's another form of karma. So it is real out here. So I'm tapping into greatness, tapping out of bad habits completely. I'll share some links below that some people that I followed throughout my journey that has pushed me to this point to where I'm actually exposing myself or revealing my truth. And I would say you can go check out the links. I'll leave some of them from a lot of popular media people on YouTube or whatever. And they inspire me a lot. I feel like I was guided directly to these people to watch and see and soak up what they got. Because it's a lot of game out here for people who looking for the game. If you're looking for that BS, you'll find that as well. But it's a lot of game out here to be taken in. So, yeah, like, subscribe, be you, be real. You know, you ain't gotta hide or disguise yourself for nobody. And love yourself, man. Self-love. That's the key. Go within, figure out who you are. Live in your truth 100%, no matter what. No matter what. You know? And life is gonna be smooth. I'm out.